Hey! Would you get serious?
Give me a break. I'm trying. These things take time.
What's up, cloud gamers? Welcome back to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel, your destination for all things cloud gaming. So Kingdom Hearts 3 and indeed the Kingdom Hearts collection have come to the Nintendo Switch via the cloud, and they are asking pretty much full price for these at $50 full price for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I think it's $80 or $90 for the full collection. And if the performance was on par, maybe I could be okay with that. But considering how these games play, especially Kingdom Hearts 3 in this video, definitely wouldn't recommend spending that money. Now we're starting off in docked, and we'll start off with a cutscene here where you can already see these stutters that we're going to talk about a lot in this video. But a positive note, they are targeting 720p 60 it would appear, and that would make sense for the resolution and the screen of the Switch Original and the Switch OLED and Switch Lite. In docked mode, that's not great when it comes to 1080p or your 4K TV, but you'll take what we can get with the Switch for now. So the stream quality is also really clean, I'll give them that. I don't get a lot of pixelation, especially with Ethernet connection here while docked. It stays pretty clean considering the resolution we're dealing with, and that's a positive thing. Same thing in combat and even in motion and getting around the world. I didn't get a lot of dips in picture quality or bitrate, but what the big issue is here is just that stutter. It is constant. And we experienced this in Guardians of the Galaxy as well, which really put me off that version of the game, and I never went back to it on the Switch. In fact, I wound up beating the game on GeForce Now. This is something the Switch has been plagued with most of their cloud ports. It's this constant stutter and jankiness in the stream and really taking you out of the experience. It's really not worth it most of the time. And if you're a person like me who gets motion sickness or a headache from 30 FPS gaming or really stuttery, janky streams like this, it's really going to bother you. And at the price they're asking, it's really hard to recommend playing this. Now, latency feels really good, and in combat there, everything was great. I can't complain about the actual picture quality or the latency, which is both a good thing and really a shame because they really couldn't hit the mark with anything else. Now we're going to move over to undocked here, and I am using my Pro controller still, and it's the exact same story over here as you'll see. Nothing changes. Actually, if anything, because I'm on Wi-Fi now, even though I have a great network here, the Switch's Wi-Fi is notoriously bad, and it's no different with the OLED. The stutters and the jankiness and the issues are all still there. Latency feels the same as docked though. No problems when it comes to combat or running around the world or reacting. Pulling out magic spells, healing, whatever the case may be, latency is still fine, and we'll take a closer look at that here in just a minute. But it's that constant stutter, and there again you saw a big one right there, which happened a lot to me during trying to gather this footage. By the time I put my hour or so into the game in the cloud, just experiencing everything, to be honest, I had a horrible headache and was tired of watching this constant stutter as I moved around the world and while I was in combat. If they could straighten this out, this might actually be a decent experience for Switch and a great way to bring games. Now, we were talking about that latency a little bit, so let's take a quick look here, especially since I am on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Taking a look at my controller, you'll see when I jump, it's pretty quick. I mean, honestly, the latency feels really good, but it doesn't help if the rest of the experience is just no good. And that was what my big issue was. To this date, Control is still the only cloud game that I could actually play on the Switch without having major issues. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe, give us a like, and ring that bell so you know when new videos come out. And definitely leave us your comments down below. Thanks again for coming to watch, and we'll see you in the next one.